Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to Twid Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, Twid stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribes, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the Twitter revolution today. Good evening, family. Once again, you are tuned into Twid Radio. We are over 4,000 subscribers thanks to you. Thank you. Okay, let's jump right into it. So we're going to be reacting to T.I. explaining to 21 Savage if a man can be happy without a woman. I like that question. Let's see what he says.
Do you feel like a man can be happy without one?
Without what?
Without
a wife?
Somebody that's to go through life with.
He can be happy until he fall on fucked up times. He could be happy, yeah. He gonna have a bunch of good days because you ain't got to make no sacrifices. You ain't got to make no compromises with nobody. It's all about what you want. It's all about what you know what I mean? It's all about you. So you're gonna be as happy as you can make yourself. You dig? However, you get to, a point of old age, something happen when you in the hospital and, you know what I mean? Your mama, you too old to be depending on your mama, expecting her. You need somebody else there, you know what I mean? And really, it ain't nobody else. If it's just you, bro, can you imagine if something happened to you or if you was, let's not talk about a gunshot, shit like that. Let's say if
a nigga caught COVID.
Let's say cancer. Nigga can't cancel. You got to spend all that time in the motherfucking hospital. You got to go through all this shit. You got to goddamn make sure you take all this medicine and all that shit. And you got to do that shit
like that's
single
damn selfish though?
What?
That a nigga would just want somebody because they don't want to be alone.
No, it ain't just that. It's other shit too. But you asking me about being happy. If a motherfucker be happy, you gonna be happy until shit like that happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I believe in that shit.
I ain't got listen, man. I love my family. I love my children. I love my wife. I love my life. You dig what I'm saying? Now, true enough, it's time where the shit get aggravating, shit get frustrating, shit make me want to feel like, man, fuck this shit. But at the end of the day, I say, man, to be honest with you, where you gonna find somebody where you can goddamn trust that they there because they fuck with you and not just there because you T.I.? Where you gonna go find that shit at? Is you really, really gonna meet somebody today and be able to be all in with them, knowing that they goddamn, really there for the long haul? You gonna second guess every motherfucking step in that relationship. You gonna always wonder if you doing the right thing, the wrong thing. Every part of that is gonna be like, should I? Is it real?
I really like what T.I. is saying to the young man. Now the question was, can a man be happy without a woman? Now my 2 cents is, I've been married almost 20 years. Of course a man can be happy without a woman, just like a woman can be happy without a man. The issue though is, or the question rather, I think is, do you want to be happy without them? Now, therein, in my opinion, is the real question. Do you want to be? I can be happy without you, but do I want to be happy without you? For me, no. I don't want to. No man in his right mind. Why? Because it's not good for a man to be alone. Forget about the whole cancer and all the different ailments or the different tragedies that could arise, because we know life and chance happens to us all. Forget about that. Even if I'm doing just fine, even if my credit score good, my money good, I'm happy, I'm at peace, I don't have no worries, I still, me being a man, I still would rather be happy. Why is that? Because I don't want to be selfishly happy. You got people who are, what do I mean by selfishly happy? You can be selfishly selfishly happy by being happy and not wanting to share that with somebody. Simple as that. You will see some of these men and women who, they say, I don't want kids, I don't want. They're happy with their current state, and that's their business. But there's a level of, and they will tell you, I think it has to do with, I'm a little selfish. I don't want to have to do this concerning somebody other than myself. But those people, they are happy, but there's still a level of peace that does not seem to, intervene in their lives, because it's not intended for us to be alone. Never was. Now you have a lot of people who are trying to portray that, okay, there's no difference in being alone opposed to being with somebody. It really is. Who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to confide in? Who are you going to share all of that happiness with? But I like what T.I. is saying, to 21 Savage. Let's let him cook a little more.
Like that one thing I ain't never got to worry about. If I got them, I know it's real. You know what I mean?
God, on God.
Motherfucker, we don't know. Everybody done had their outs.
Yeah.
She done had her opportunity to get the fuck out and had my opportunity to get the fuck out. The only reason we stand is because we want to be here.
Exactly.
Ain't no other reason.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She ain't here for the money because she got her own. I ain't here, you know what I'm saying, for the money because I got my own. We here because we want to be here. And that's something I don't know if I could find with anybody else.
When do motherfuckers go half and half? Like when you meet a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all move in. Why is a man always expected to do the most? To cover most. But then
I'm gonna tell you what.
But then like women have had that argument where it's like, I believe it should be equal. I don't want my words to get twisted, but why it ain't always treated equal?
Well,
all around the board.
Well, I would tell you this. The dumbest thing anybody ever did in life in the history of humanity is pay the cost and not be the boss. Period. I don't give a damn man, woman, or child. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Whoever is paying 100% of the bills have 100% of the say, unless you're married. If you married, well then the money that you paid with is half hers anyway, so it don't matter. But in a relationship, just a girlfriend, boyfriend situation, if you don't pay all the bills, and that go for if a woman is paying 100% of the bills, or if a man is paying 100% of the bills, it ain't just it ain't exclusive to just men.
Exactly.
If it's a man living in a house with a woman and the woman paying all the bills, if she bring another nigga home one day, that nigga need to just goddamn go to the basement. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because you ain't paying your, and then like, to me, I just feel like men are supposed to be in positions of kind of like leadership. I just feel that. Not saying women can't lead. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what my expectations of myself is as a man. And that.
Let me correct my brother T.I. on that. I'm gonna give him a little pushback. Women can't lead men. They can't. It's not the Most High's righteous will for a woman to lead men. Now, can they lead? Not as it pertains to, not as it, they're not supposed to lead men. I'll put it like that. Simple as that. Any woman that has an issue with that, you got to take that up with the Most High, because you are the weaker vessel. Now, can they lead in certain areas in a house or take the lead? Yeah, but when they take that lead has to be taken not by force. It has to be or deceptive ways or whatever. It has to be taken by an understanding that, okay, so if my wife, if I want my wife, or we choose to, for her to take the lead on certain things in the confines of our house, then that's understood. She leads on that. Now, that's not the essence of the relationship. She's not the leader. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in charge. My word is still the final word. But we've got it worked out so that her leadership, or her word pertaining to a certain issue in the house, yeah, we'll just go about it that way. Now, do I have the authority to make changes? Of course I do. And she's okay with that because she understands, hey, the Most High download in me what he needs to download in me to make changes where I see fit as a leader. But that comes with a price, like he just said. The worst thing you can do is pay the cost to not be the boss. If my wife decides she wants to not work anymore, she can do that. And I'm going to hold it down. If she wants to, all throughout our relationship, if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, babe, I want to stay at home. Okay, come off your job. Babe, I really want to go back to work. Okay, go back to work. Why? Because I'm paying the cost to be the boss. Not that in our house it's financial. It's spiritual because we understand our roles. But I just want to give him a little pushback on that. But he cooking. You know what I'm saying? I like T.I. and how he's doing what he's doing in terms of how he's talking to this young man to help him understand the roles and the essence between a man and a woman, the guidelines, the outlook, because we have an issue with that to the point where you got black men and women who are coming to each other and they're trying to wrap the positions up in monetary means. It has nothing to do with monetary means. It has something to do with, are you going to come together in a covenant, which is marriage, and understand your part. Your part, woman, is to submit. My part is to rule over you in righteousness. Now, if the woman has an issue with me ruling over her, she's got to take that up with the Most High. Now, if that man has an issue with going to work, getting up, busting his butt to make sure that his wife and kids have everything they need, then he's worse than an unbeliever, and he needs to go on about his business and not try to even you can't have anything if you're not willing to lay down your life for your family and your wife. Let's watch him cook, though. I like it.
That is gonna set the standard of what I expect to see from other men.
Right.
All right. I think a man supposed to, even if she can pay it, man, my wife ain't allowed to pay no bill. If you pay bills, you pay the bills that you want to pay for the stuff that you want to do for yourself.
Exactly.
You ain't got to worry about coming home and paying no bills here. That ain't no problem.
Okay, family, that's it. Like I said, I like this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And we need to have more conversations like this where we have older men who are married. T.I. been married for probably 20 plus years. Same woman. So which is incredible because in the entertainment business, a lot of times it don't last. But to see him in this way, talking to this young man, it's a good look. We need to have more conversations online where we have somebody who's qualified. See, T.I. is qualified. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she's not qualified. T.I., this conversation needs to go viral. He's got the resume, he's got the experience to talk to this young man about a healthy relationship and what it looks like. On the other hand, we need our women who have a ring, who are married and have been married, who can talk to the young women and tell them and help them understand what it looks like and what is expected if you wish to have longevity, everlasting longevity, until death do you two apart. But anyway, family, been rocking with Twid. Twid stands for That's What I Do. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are over 4,000 subs, and we're on our way. Till next time, peace.